Hey everybody, it's Adam with PC Cleric Computers and Games. Just wanted to do a quick review for Whiz Kids product, the bag of holding. And the bag of holding, I can find it right here. It comes in this neat poly bag here, and you get 20 complete sets of dice, 7 dice per set. Again, it's a 4, a 6, and 8. 2 10-sided, one for the ones place, one for the tens place. You get a 12-sided and a 20-sided. So 7 times 20 is 140. So you get 140 dice in this bag here. Let's look at the bag you get first. I kind of like it. It's really neat. Bag of holding in red. You get the wire frame of the D20 there. On the back it says Whiz Kids Dice. No, I'm sorry, not Whiz Kids. Whiz Dice. Pardon me. And you put the little stars over the eyes, which is kind of a neat touch. The only thing I don't know is, like, this, as light as this bag is, it's going to get dirty. It's going to get dirty quick. I wonder if you can wash this bag in a like wash machine or something like that. But anyway, the stitching looks pretty good on it. From what I understand, they had a little bit of stitching problems the first run of these bags, and it looks like that has been since cleared up. Kind of neat, kind of neat. Okay, so I'll put the bag to the side, and let's see what dice sets you get. Oh, sorry guys, what dice sets you get in the bag here. Okay, so it looks like first off we get a die set named Serpent, which is a gray metallic marbleized color here. It looks kind of green on the camera, and I guess it is green depending on which way the light's hitting it and stuff. The numbering is really kind of contrasting against the die itself, so you can see the numbers readily. Nice D6. They started putting numbers on a certain point after instead of pips, and yeah, again, why do they put the line under the 6 on the D6 when there's just numbers 1 through 6? I don't know. They even put the dot on the D8. It's like it goes up to 8. It doesn't go to 9. So why, do that? And of course, it goes up to 11. No, it doesn't. It goes up to 12. Spinal Tap +1, I guess, if you want to put it that way. So this next set is named Smoke. And again, I love the contrasting numbering on these. This is like a black marbleized set, and the contrasting is very, very nice. You can see from quite a distance what the numbers are. Alright, so that is the dice set of Smoke. Excuse me. The next set is going to be Copper Sands. And this is like it's a copper marbleized technique going on here, and the numbering is really nice. It's really contrasting, but if the light hits it a certain way, you can't really see kind of what the number is. At least they didn't use gold numbering on this, because you'd never be able to see it unless you're right up on it. So this is Copper Sands. Really nice nice set there. Next set is Imperial Gem, where they use kind of a mint green marble technique here with white numbering. It's kind of a nice set. If you can see the marbling on the camera there, let me see if I can find a good example of it here for you. You might have too much light bouncing around from the camera and stuff like that. But again, I think these could have been contrasted a little bit better, maybe black. Or maybe gold. I mean, maybe gold numbering would be the thing to use here to make it pop a little bit better. So, kind of neat set. That is Imperial Gem. This next set is probably my favorite set out of the whole bag here. Shoot, and when I'm rolled right under the couch, I'll go grab that in a second. This is a Horizon, and this is like a metallic blue color with white numbering, and again, the contrast is just so nice. Let me find the number 20 on here. There you go, boom. You can see that's a 20. If I put it back there, you can see it's a 20. Yeah, the contrast is very, very nice on this. So this is my favorite set out of the whole thing, even though I did drop one under the couch. So this is the next set coming up is my least favorite, and this is Forbidden Treasure, and that's because they use this white marble technique, which I like. I like the color of the die, but it's just the gold numbering. I just can't get with. Right? It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't contrast well. You can't see. You have to strain to see what it is. You might have to do a double take to see what the number is. That type of thing. You know. So boom. You know that's a 17, but you can't see it that well. So I keep dropping die. Dear Lord. This is my least favorite set out of the whole bag, just because of the contrast numbering on it. The next set we have is the opaque orange, and it's just an orange set of dice. I mean, what can you say about it? It looks like safety cone dice. That's what they should have called. They should call it safety cone instead of opaque orange. This kind of reminds me of the starter dice you used to get with the old the 90s versions of the D&D starter set that came in the bigger box. Yeah, so you know, I have plenty orange 20-sided die, but yeah, they ought to call this safety cone instead of just opaque orange. I don't know, maybe somebody from Whiz Dice is watching this, will rename it to safety cone, right, and give me credit for it, of course. But again, it's a nice set of dice, very contrasting colors here. Let me get it in frame for you, I'm sorry. And you know, you can see it, and you know, so that's opaque orange. Here we have opaque green. All right, opaque, for those of you that aren't familiar with the term, maybe you're in another country, something like that, or maybe you just don't know and you live in America. Opaque means you can't see through it. Okay, and these are nice. You know, not my favorite set. It's kind of bland, you know, but opaque green. I mean, what can you say? It's green, right? The next set is opaque blue, and it's a blue set of dice with white numbering. I mean, how, you know, kind of how vanilla can you get? Unless you like that type of thing. I have a blue and white D20 I've had for years that does me a lot of good. Not that one, another one, of course, but it's done me very well for years. So yeah, very nice set of dice. You know, and then opaque white, which is a a white set of dice with black numbering. Very nice, very contrast in color, right? So you can see all that. It's just great. Again, if you want a contrasting set of dice, that would be the set of dice to use. Okay, opaque red. It's red with white numbering on it. It looks a little almost like a marbly color, but it's opaque. I'm not sure if they added just a little bit of it into the mixture to confuse people, but there you go. It's red and white, beautiful. This is opaque yellow, and it says yellow dice with black numbering on it. And again, contrast. I love the contrast in these. I think that's just a mis-ink there up on the top. That's all right. But again, you can really see the contrasting colors between the die and the numbers, which is nice for readability on the gaming table. Yeah. Opaque purple. Really nice, a really nice set of dice here. All these sets of dice are nice, you know, pretty much, except for that one Forbidden Treasure. That was terrible. Unless you like that type of thing, in which case it's the greatest thing in the world. Who am I to judge, right? So again, contrast between the die and the number. Really neat. Put those in the bag. And finally we have, well, what do you know? Opaque black. You got a black set of dice with white numbering. Again, the contrast is great. If I roll that there, you know, you can see it's a 5 even from this distance because it contrasts very well with each other. You know, you see that's a 3. If I roll a d20, let's see. You can tell that's a 14. Okay, you don't have to look at it. It's a 20. Hey, that die might, another 20. Hey, that die might be a keeper, you know. So anyway, black die, white numbering, opaque black. Cool stuff. Now we're going to go into the translucent or transparent colors. This is translucent orange. They look kind of like Jolly Ranchers, if you ask me. Don't eat them, though. Don't try to eat them, okay? But they just look kind of like Jolly Ranchers type thing. Really nice dice. Really clear. There's no bubbles in them or anything like that, which is great. You know, again, I'm going to go back to my original statement about four-sided dice. In my day, we read the four-sided die by the number on the bottom, not the top. But again, that's an old man on a park bench, you know, griping about kids nowadays type thing. So translucent orange. Translucent yellow, which again, the contrast isn't really very good between these. I think they could have done black numbering, and it would have looked a little better. You'd have had the yellow and black attack, you know, type thing going on. That would have been kind of neat. Translucent, you know, this looks kind of like a cough drop or something. I don't know. Or, you know, Jolly Rancher, like we said before. Translucent red. Very nice set. You know, that's a 16. Boom, here you go. That's a 20. Hey, I'm rolling lots of 20s tonight, man. I can get my friends together and play D&D. Like 20, you're dead. 20, you're dead. You know, that type of thing. 15, that's not too bad. Okay, so again, translucent red. Translucent green, right here. A nice set. Nothing too bad to say about this set. Again, the contrast is really nice and everything like that. Beautiful, a beautiful set of dice. Really nice, really nice, really nice. To me, and I might be a little colorblind, it looks more turquoise than it does green. Actually, the green actually shows up better on the camera than how I'm looking at it right now. So it does look green on the camera, doesn't it? That's kind of cool, and it doesn't look that green in my hand here. So this is translucent green. Translucent purple is purple and white. I actually like this set of dice. I'm partial to the color purple myself, and I like this set of dice. Out of all the translucents, this is my favorite. Right? I really wasn't a big fan of the opaque purple, but again, that's just me. I really like these dice. These are nice dice. So again, purple with white numbering. Now this last set I did have a problem with. I'm gonna have to contact customer service and see what they can do. But translucent blue, and I read in the reviews that this is kind of a problem sometimes. They gave me 2 D12s instead of another D10. So I'm gonna contact customer service, see if I can get the D10 out of it and everything. But again, this is translucent blue. Nice contrast of dye color and number color. It's really nice. I really like that on the tabletop. You can kind of see that a little better. If I use a white piece of paper, maybe it'll contrast a little bit better. Yeah, see? You can see all those numbers. We don't get the darkness of a towel when I do that. That's the one thing about transparent dice, is whatever surface you're playing on, it'll pick that up. If it's a lighter surface, it'll be lighter. If it's not as light, like for instance my towel's a little darker, you know, it kind of just impedes the light here. Let me get that in frame a little bit better so we can compare and contrast that a little bit better. You see how you can see the light through there coming up through the bottom? In here, you really can't. So yeah, I kind of like this set of this set of dice too. You know, but again, purple's more my color. Although I do have, if you've ever seen me in person, I have blue eyes. Not exactly that deep blue, but blue eyes. So yeah, so it's just a nice set of dice. Like I said, I am going to try to contact customer service, and I'll probably update the description when I do and see what they can do. I'm gonna put these aside so I can't contact customer service about that. And the cool thing I like about the Whiz Kids, I keep saying that. The reason I keep saying that is I've been playing HeroClix for years, and I'm sorry, Whiz Dice. I apologize to Whiz Dice, the company. Is that their bag sits flat. That is so cool. I think that is just so neat, and it just sits flat, and it doesn't tilt one way or the other or anything like that. And I really think that's a good job. And you can see that. Here you go. Let me stand it up straight. And if you look in there, you can see that you have room for plenty more dice too. So it's not like they give you just a set of dice or 20 sets of dice in a bag that will just fit those dice, and barely that. Next they give you a bag that'll fit many more dice in there. I think you could fit 2 sets of these dice in here, to be honest with you. I think you could fit about 300 dice in this bag. The burgundy drawstring matches the stitching very well on it, and you have a pretty hefty drawstring here too, pretty lengthy drawstring to work with. All right, so thanks for watching my video. I hope you like the Whiz Dice product bag of holding. Have a great one.